Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 2 of the Gillingham Youth Academy Challenge, because we kept our job at the end of Season 1. I think in real life we probably would have been sacked because it was pretty dreadful for a team that wanted to get promotion. We finished just above the relegation spots in League 2, but we are back for Season 2 and I've got to say I'm excited for how we ended the season in terms of form. I think we're in a good position for this season. Now, we'll have a quick review of the squad about where we stand, because lots of people have come back from loans and then gone back out on loan. We've called up Jarvis, who is a 17-year-old goalkeeper. We've sent him out on loan to see how he does. So he's gone to Barnsley for the season. Bamba came back from loan and has now gone back out on loan at Salford City. So he's going to get first team football there, hopefully. Then everybody else is still the same. We haven't called up anybody else. The only other one is Mercado, who was called up from the youth team at the end of the season. He's gone out at loan to Queville-Rouen, which I can only assume is in France. And Corona actually has gone out on loan to get some first team football at Al Rihad, who has gone up one already. So we have had a few increases. Oh, and Reece Jones has gone out on loan, but he probably wouldn't play this much anyway. So we have a relatively small squad. We have two goalkeepers, although Ben Reid looks like he's going to be going out on loan to Huddersfield, which leaves us with Ewan Reid, our number one goalkeeper at the club. No problems there. Left back is very short. We've got Oman at 54, and then we've got Clark, who we've been playing there at an overall 60. We've got Jovanovic and Ray at centre back, and then Schneider as a right back. So defence is pretty key. I think we need to improve our defence through the youth academy if possible. We have Rivero and Kumalo in the middle, so they're going to be our two sort of holding centre midfield options. We then have Yamada, who's a 54 rated Japanese player, 16 years old. Did okay last year, sort of flirted with right wing and centre mid. We've actually listed him for loan. Pinto is in there. Then we've got Keita, who joined the team this year from Cameroon. He looks really good. 66 overall. Excited to see what he can do. Novak's there as a 68. We know that he is incredibly good. He's the guy that has the potential to be something special, which is something we're very keen to, extend, really. Francisco Garcia has been called up as well. He is a left-wing central midfielder, 58 rated overall. Might send him out on loan for a bit of experience. Fujiwara is there as well, left-winger, 61 overall. He's submitted a transfer request, so we may just cash in on him because I don't want anyone to be unhappy at the club. And playing in left wing, we do have Amin, who's a 66 rated overall and has the potential to be something special, which is good. We also have Garcia as left wing as well. The right wingers we have at the club, we currently have Martinez. We converted him to a cam to a right wing, and he's gone up one, and he's got a lot of pace, and he's quite big. So I'm wondering if we could use him as an outball with a bit of height. We obviously have Luke Hutton as well, very, very quick, showing great potential. So expecting him to grow a little bit more as well. And of course, club captain Papadopoulos, 64 rated overall on the right wing. Will be getting much more game time on that right wing, I think, this year. And then up front we have Oman, our 62 rated, very tall, lanky striker. He did pretty well last year, and that is it. So although the squad has 25 players in it, with 4 of them out on loan and not that many defenders, as you can see, top left it says 4 goalkeepers, 6 midfielders, 10 attackers and 5 defenders. So I think we need to go and see what we've got in our youth academy and potentially call people up. Now, McNeil is a 63 rated overall goalkeeper with very good potential of 87 to 93. I'm considering him as our first choice keeper next season. When he's 17, we call him up to the first team and see how he then compares with Reid. We have Kovacevic. Obviously, we're sorted by age at the moment. Kovacevic, 16 years old, 55 overall, centre-back, centre-mid, holding midfielder. Could definitely, potentially do a job for us. Very quick. Lacks anything else, really. Jovanovic is a 16-year-old centre-back from Serbia as well. We've got 2 Serbians in here. Centre-back, left-back, right-back. Again, very quick, very physical, so could do a job in lots of places for us, which is good. And 56 isn't too bad. Olsen as a right-back, 61 overall, but only 15. So we can't call him up at the moment because he's too young. But coming in from Iceland, he looks like he's going to be pretty useful as well. Dragovic is a central midfielder that we've brought in to sort of be our Luka Modric. Very good passing and shooting. Pace is decent. Dribbling's decent. Can't defend. Doesn't really have much physical stats either. So we're improving him as a playmaker. But he does look like he's going to be very, very good. 16 years old, he's another one, I think, another year in the youth system, and we'll see how he progresses. We have Larson, who is currently a cam. He's just gone from a 57 to a 58. Lots of pace, good dribbling, shooting's okay, can't defend. But the problem is we've already got lots of cams who are very good. And as you can see, he has very good physical other than jumping and strength. And then his mentals are a bit poor. So I'm wondering if he could potentially be a winger. Although I think his crossing's a bit weak. So we'll have to consider. Maybe like a right winger cutting into his left and shooting, because he's got decent shooting as well. Not sure about that one. Blanco, we're training to be a right winger. He is 16 years old, 52 overall, 73 pace, 51 dribbling. Looks like he could be relatively good, but again, he's going to stay in the youth academy for now. Osario is out on the wing as well, 79 to 89 potential, 55 overall, pace and dribbling looks good. Right-footed right winger, so we'll see how he progresses. And then a 15-year-old Cody James, who is a striker, CDM, CM. Decent shooting, good dribbling, passing's decent, pace is decent. He could probably step up to the first team and be our backup striker, but he's only 15 years old, so that is not possible. So we've got a few players in it. I think we can get more youngsters in to the youth academy, and that is going to be the plan, because we have 3 scout reports available from our scouts. Matthew Corbin, Chemo Vitae and Ruben Garrett are all ready to let us know what is happening with their scouts. So Matthew Corbin was out in China, ideally hunting Bang Wang, but no Bang Wang has been found. We have Dijing Zhao, I think that would be, 40 to 52 overall, 64 to 86 potential. Not reading too much into that. 160,000. Fang Yin, which is a great name, good hair as well. 43 to 57, 62 to 82, 120,000. Keng Shi Liang, 32 to 42 overall, 61 to 83 potential. Looks pretty rubbish, so we probably won't be bringing him in. Gigi, 16 years old, 29 to 39, potential 55 to 75. Again, looks pretty poor, to be honest. And An Yan Lee, 17 years old, 39 to 53 overall, 64 to 88 potential. I think Japan has been a bit of a... well, not very good, really. And I think we recall him and say that is the end of the China sort of experiment. It hasn't really worked. Next up is Canada, where we sent our Finnish scout Chemo Vitae, and let's see what he's come back with. Matt McDonald is a 15-year-old, 42 to 56 overall, 68 to 92 potential, £190,000. Victor Anderson, 15 years old, 33 to 45, 54 to 74, not looking brilliant. Justin Tremblay, great name, age 16, 40 to 54, 65 to 87 overall. And Charles McDonald, 17 years old, 32 to 44, potential 50 to 70. No, again, I think we call an end to the Canada experiment and say, come back, we'll send you out somewhere else for the start of this season. And Ruben Garrett, who is in England, so let's see if he's found any homegrown talent. Caleb Middleton, 15 years old, 39 to 55, 56 to 78 potential, 180,000. Dominic Bailey, 375,000, 43 to 59 overall, 70 to 94 potential. He's not looking too bad. 6'2" as well, which is great. 15 years old, 40 to 50 overall potential, and potential 60 to 80 is Thomas Proctor, 120,000. Ellis Coleman, 17 years old, 47 to 63 overall, 77 to 94 potential, worth a whopping 450,000. He is getting straight in the ban. And then Hugo George, 39 to 53 overall, 70 to 94 potential, 17 years old, 190,000. I think we might give Dominic Bailey a try at 375,000. 6'2" looking tall. And then I think we will probably reject all of these, but I want to keep a scout in England so that we get a decent number of homegrown players coming through. And Ruben Garrett is English, and he's experienced, so he's been around England for ages. So that's what we're going to go with in that one. Then we'll wait for Matthew Corbin and Chemo Vitae to come back with their findings. So back to the Youth Academy. What are these guys like that we've just called up? One of them was 17. They're both 17. 54 overall, striker, centre forward. Oh, lots of pace, good dribbling. Shooting's not the best. 77 to 94 potential. I think we need a backup striker. So which one do we call on? Do we call both of them up and they can battle it out? for the ages. We've got a 5'10" Ellis Coleman, left-footed, overall 54. We have 6'2", 17-year-old Dominic Bailey, 53 overall. Shooting 48, pace 64. Shooting 50, pace 70. So I'd say Ellis Coleman's probably looking the more rounded already. And then there is 1 to 2 play styles on Coleman and 0 to 1 play styles on Bailey. I guess the only other one was, because James is too young to be called up at the moment. There's no other strikers we have in our youth academy. I think we give Ellis Coleman a promotion to the senior team straight away, and we'll leave Bailey in there for a little bit to see how he gets on. Now, the first game of the season will be Leyton Orient. Let's advance and we'll go and play that. Right, so before we go to that game, we do have the chance to set up scouts, and we've exhausted everything that was on the list of nominated from you guys. So please do let me know down below with other countries you would like to go to. But for now, I think we need to... Italy. Sorry, Italy was one. It was the last one on the list that we hadn't gone through. So let's go to Italy. And I think we're going to go for a defender. We do need a left-back, so let's see if we can go and find a good left-back from Italy. And Chemo Vitae, I mean, should we send him home? Let's send him home for a little bit. Let's go to Finland and see what he can find up in Finland, in his home country. And we'll just say we want a physically strong player from Finland, and we'll see what we can find. Right, I think we are going to be ready for the first game of the season anytime soon. So we say goodbye to Ben Reid. He has joined Huddersfield on loan for 12 months. Let's see if him moving there has just upped his ability at all, because sometimes that can happen. So Ben Reid, no, it hasn't. It's kept him as a 60, but hopefully he gets some good game time at Huddersfield, and we'll see how he gets on. So yeah, 4 keepers at the club, 3 of them are out on loan. Not bad. Here we are then, first game of Season 2. We're taking on Leyton Orient in a 4-2-3-1. Don't have to... Valentini looks like he might be a new player at right back, but not too sure about that. They are going to be playing a wing play style, similar to us. So let's get into this one and see how we get on. Now, our starting lineup shouldn't change too much. You can see Clark is getting a -2 at left back, which would put him as a 58. And I think if Oman comes in with +5, it will be a 59. So he can start there. Coleman is on the bench. We have Kumalo on the bench as well if needs be. And I think, this is our strongest starting 11, really. So I think we go with that. We have got 2 left wingers on the bench, which we definitely don't need. So let's put Kumalo on the bench instead of Garcia. So Fujiwara +6 would be a 67, actually. So let's give him the start over Amin, which is probably a bit unlucky. And yeah, same here. So Papadopoulos would be a 65. Whereas Hutton would be a 67 and Martinez would be a 66. So let's start with the speedster Hutton, and we'll drop Papadopoulos for the first game of the season, which is a bold call from the manager. 2 new wingers coming in for the first game. Well, not new, but not first choice coming in for the first game of the season. New players called up is Cater, I think, is the only person you've not seen before. So let's see how we get on. Here we are then, ready to take on Leyton Orient. It's going to be a tough game, this one, but we're hoping for a better season than what we did before. Now, the pre-season tournament we played in, we won 2 and lost 2, I think it was, that we did in the pre-season. So hopefully we can bring a bit of that form, because we generally play teams that were better than us. So hopefully that shows signs that we are growing as a team, as Agay tries to put that on in. Hutton does well and robs it. We've got possession early on. Ball through. First shot. It's off the inside of the post. Reid was beaten hands down there. Here is Cater. Hutton gives him a good run into some space. Hutton square. Oman. He's got one more on. It's Novak. And he started the season like he ended the last. Novak with a goal. It's 1-0 Gillingham. Leyton Orient hit the post at the other end, but Zan Novak starts this season off with a bang. 1 goal in the first game so far for Zan Novak. And if you couldn't tell, I didn't know where I was going with that commentary. Sometimes I just start a sentence without knowing where it's going. But yeah, 1-0 up. Zan Novak with the goal. The Gillingham number 10 tucks it home with his left foot. He was never going to miss that. And the keeper had absolutely no chance. Is this Gillingham's year? Scott Lloyd has grown a beard, grown his hair, got a hairband, and he's put a jacket back on. He looks the part now. Then it goes towards Aggie. He's got a couple of people in support, and he's found Galbraith, and he's hit the bar, hit the post, and it's bounced back to him, and it's 1-1. He's got lucky there, isn't he? He should score originally, but he's hit the bar, and then the rebound has bounced, I think, off Jovanovic or off Ray. It comes down, yeah. Oh, it hits Reid when he's on the floor, falls to the striker who puts it in an open goal. 1-1. Oman, good ball into Fujiwara around the corner. There's Oman. Oman square. Keita on his debut. Bends it into the corner. And the attacking midfielder, central midfielder, Keita from Cameroon gets his first goal for the club. It was a lovely bit of patient play. We moved it from side to side, released Fujiwara in a bit of space. He got it into Oman, and Oman, who scored a lot of our goals last year, this time has already got 2 assists. Lovely footwork from Keita, and then he got his shot away, put it into that far post, and the keeper had no chance. It was a lovely finish from Gillingham's new number 7. And yeah, what a goal that is, in at the side netting. Lovely stuff. 2-1. Oh, Novak's robbed the defender really high up the pitch. And Novak's running in it. Novak just cuts inside. Novak with the finish. Oh, he's missed. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. It should have been 3-1 Gillingham. He did all the hard work and then has just rifled his shot past the post. Archibald up against Oman. And Oman's probably been our weakest player on this left-hand side. It's definitely showing me that we definitely need a new left back, and I'm hoping that scout in Italy can make something happen. Sotorio, he's just passed that into the bottom corner. Reed, that was awful goalkeeping. I mean, the defending wasn't great, but Reed in goal has had an absolute shocker there. For Sotorio just to pass it into the near post like that is absolutely dreadful. Or awful. For a shot that slow to go into the near post is just shocking. I know there's near post OP, but that's just shit. Oh, it's into a guy again. Good. That's a much better save from Reed, that one. Hutton. Keita's made a good run there, and he's managed to dink the ball over as well, but he's offside, Schneider. It was a good run from the right back. That's probably quite close, I think. Oh, it's not too far away, is it? It's just his foot and his knee. Offside. Rivero with a good tackle as Fujiwara picks up the loose ball, and he's trying to just find some space. Fujiwara puts it into Novak, but couldn't do much with it. Back to Rivero. Rivero, lovely bit of ball roll to get round 1, and he's picked up a foul. He was caught late. It's only going to be a talking to the central midfielder from Leyton Orient. But yeah, good skill there from Rivero to create a bit of space. Now, I haven't looked at set pieces to see who we've got. We've got 72. Novak, 72. He's not got the shot power, but he's got the accuracy. So what can he do from here? Zan Novak, can he put this one in? Novak, it's his past the wall, but there's that lack of shot power. Half time then, 2-2. An entertaining first half of the first game of the season. Let's see if Gillingham can get a few more goals in the second half. One change at half time. Oman at left back has come off to be replaced by Clarkey. I was not impressed with Oman. I think he's definitely second choice as the thunder rumbles on outside my window. I'm pretty sure that may have been picked up on the microphone. And Clark is straight into action here, and he's not got much support. He's held it up well. He's put that one back to Oman. Pass it on one more to Novak. Good block from the defender. Soterio, he's pulled out Jovanovic from the back, but a really good tackle from the big centre-back, and he's won a throw-in as well. Schneider goes down the line to Hutton, trying to use that burst of pace, and it's worked really well. Ball in! Oh, it's confusion for the keeper, and Valentini can get his head on it to clear it for Leyton Orient. Schneider's done really well on that right-hand side. He's feeling like quite a player, the German right-back. Hutton into Keita. On the edge is Novak. Novak fires up a shot. It's a good save from the keeper. It was hit with power, but not a lot of precision. It's cut all the way back to Rivero, who fancies a real long ranger. Novak, lovely ball through into Clark. Clark puts this one back. Keita was attacking it, but couldn't quite get there. Leyton Orient coming forward. Graham on this side. Really, again, I think he could be man of the match here. Schneider, the young German right back. He is having an absolute blinder. And he's just endless running as well, giving us options down the wing. Schneider sees Hutton, and Hutton's going to have the pace here, and Hutton could be in. Hutton shoots. Oh, he's missed again. We've got to put these chances away. So a host of changes for Gillingham. It is going to be the wingers replaced. Papadopoulos on, Amin on for Hutton and Fujiwara, and then we've got Oman coming off for the youngster for his debut up front, and Novak is coming off in midfield to be replaced by Pinto. So lots and lots of changes. Let's see if they work for Scott Lloyd's Gillingham, because we've been the better team, just really wasteful with some chances. Soji's done well on this side, puts the ball into Soterio. He held it up, and I nearly dived in for a tackle there. A guy back to Soji on the edge. That's a great tackle from Schneider again. He's just been absolutely superb with the right back. What a performance from him. Pinto holds it up and then gives it away. It's a really poor pass from the Brazilian who's come on to replace what is an absolute legend in Novak. And he's given an opportunity. There's the cut back, and he's tucked it in the bottom corner. And it's all come from Pinto's really, really bad pass. 3-2 Leyton Orient. It's the second of the game for Soterio, and they did really, really well, Leyton Orient. Just patient play, and then again, just No power, no pressure, sorry, just calmness personified into that bottom corner. 3-2 Leyton Orient. That's better from Pinto. Really good work in the middle there to hold on to the ball. Amin for the overlapping Clark. Clark can cut this one back to Pinto. Pinto square. Papadopoulos. Oh, it's deflected into the keeper's arms. Rivero wins it in midfield. This could be the last chance here for Gillingham. Time is running out. Schneider goes up towards Coleman, who can't quite win the header. And I think that's going to be time. It is 3-2 a loss. I feel like we deserved a win in that game. Some really poor decision making at the back has cost us. 3-2 to Leyton Orient. The season starts with a loss. It's really not ideal. I want to see what they've given Schneider, because I feel like he was easily our best player in that game, and I want to see if they agree. They give it to Cater. Schneider got a 7.3. Okay, I'm glad that the ratings sort of work in this game. It is. Pinto came on, was terrible, 5.9. Coleman 5.6. Papad, all the subs not playing well. Reed on a 4.9. He's got to be wary that there's a youngster breathing down his neck in the academy. Now, results are important because we're still under pressure from last season, so we do need to start turning this around. As Garrett is back, Yamada's got a loan offer from Carlisle United. Now, I'm not against that. I would like to potentially just send him out on a one-year loan, though, and see how he gets on. So we'll see how that one goes. Yeah, we can delete you. That's fine. Delete you. Right, we have a report. What have we got here? Novak. I'm not playing you out of position. I'm playing you exactly in your position at Cam. So that's fine. Right, what have we got in terms of a youth staff report? It's Ruben Garrett. Oh, he's still out in England, isn't he? What's he coming back with here? So, okay then. Morgan Day, 48 to 64 overall. Potential 71 to 94. 350 grand. He could be coming straight in. Charlie Rogers, 46 to 62 overall, 69 to 93, 325 grand. Alexandra Murphy, 52 to 70 overall, 74 to 94. He is definitely coming straight in. 52 to 70 will pretty much put him straight in the first team, I imagine. 31 to 43, 64 to 88 will reject you. And Jonathan Marshall, 42 to 56, 52 to 68 will reject you as well. I think these two will leave in here a little bit longer, get a little bit more information on them. But let's go and check out that player that we've just put in to the Youth Academy, who seems like he's going to be incredible. Well, he's not top of the list. He's there. Murphy. Alexandra Murphy, 5'10", centre-back, centre midfielder, 59 overall. Lots of pace. Great defending, great physicals. He's a bit short for a centre-back, but I'm happy to try him out. Let's get him straight into the first team again for a bit of an option. We actually had another 17-year-old in there. Oh, yeah, Bailey, the striker. We're going to leave him in there for a little bit longer and see how he gets on. But, yeah, we're building up numbers as well and calling up players to the first team when they are ready. So, yeah, centre-back Murphy, 59 overall. So, literally comes in the same rating as Ray as an important. This year, this season, loads more rotation through the squads to make sure people get plenty of game time and they don't stunt their development. Next up, we're going to do the first home game of the season, MK Dons. So McDons are going to be lining up in a 5-3-2 holding system, playing a wing play style as well, so we'll have to watch out for that. Key player is O'Hora. They're 1 star, 63, 60, 63. Drew their first game of the season. We will be going into this with a slightly changed lineup. So let me sort that out and we'll go through it. All right, we're lining up with Reed in goal. Schneider. Murphy comes straight in for a debut replacing Ray next to Jovanovic. Clark back in at left back. Kumalo comes in for Rivero. Cater and Novak in the middle. Papadopoulos on the right. Amin on the left. And Coleman gets his first start up front. Let's see how we get on against McDon's in this one. And the game's underway then. It's McDon's starting this one off. And it already feels like it's going to be a very quick game. But it's our first home game of the season. So I'm hoping that we can get a result to make the fans happy. Give them belief that there is something on the cards this season. And we can really make a positive impact in their lives as supporters of Gillingham. Because the worst thing you want is for a football team to be really crap when it's your getaway from life, as they say. It's the weekend, isn't it? It's what's going to start you off well. And, well, we're 1-0 down to an absolutely fantastic goal from Gilby. That is insane. What a finish that is. I'd literally put someone right in front of him, but... Well, he's fired that in, and I was talking absolute nonsense throughout all of that, saying, want to give him luck. I mean, little layoff. He's got men in front of him, and it's a wonderful finish. It's superb. I don't think any keeper's saving that. That is a wonderful strike. Right, pick ourselves off, dust us off. We're 1-0 down within 5 minutes. Oh, Dean, it's a lovely first touch. Ball in, shot. Reed with a good save. I thought that was going to be 2-0 MK Dons. The new young centre-back just got caught out of position a little bit there, and that was a bit of a concern, given that he's probably going to play 90 minutes unless there's an absolute catastrophe that happens in this one. Robinson cuts it back to the edge. There's a shot. Reed, not convincing, but touches it round the post. This corner's taken short. Dean on it for MK Dons. Just sidesteps Novak, who put a bit of pressure on. Tripp trying to find some space. He brings that little back heel to Dean, and Dean runs into trouble. Now, can we break? Papadopoulos has broken and put it through to Novak. And this isn't the man that MK Dons want running at their goalkeeper, because he is Gillingham's best player. And he's missed the target again. Come on, Zan. Those were bread and butter last season. Put it past the keeper, but past the post as well. Oh, Scott Lloyd's praying. Harvey coming forwards, and our defence is just non-existent as Reed. Oh, he's just got a touch on it, and Kumalo can head it away. And we are sort of depending right now on the counter-attack. And Kate is going to try and launch on here. He's got Coleman in front of him. He's got too many other options. Holds it up. Good little 1-2 with Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos is... Oh, I think he's just offside. He is. Damn it. He's really struggling to get anything going. And it's all MK Don. Schneider got a touch on that. And he could only push it into the path of Dean, who makes it 2-0. MK Dons, I think they've got relegated, right? I don't think they start in League 2, but they are dominating this game as if they were a relegated team. And yeah, it's a nice finish again, near post. Papadopoulos, Schneider with a nice overlapping run. And he's got a square ball on, and Coleman gets his first goal for the club. The defending was absolutely awful. And the youngster Coleman picks up a goal on his first start for the club, and that is 2-1. I mean, he's very, very happy. The crowd are going crazy. They've seen a goal on opening day, or opening home game day. But yeah, Schneider with a really good overlapping run beyond Papadopoulos. The defending was awful, and Coleman, if he missed from there, I mean, he would have been dropped forever, I imagine. Some really good defending from Clark, who's trying to set Gillingham on their way. Papadopoulos with a good forward run, and he's managed to win the ball back off the MK Dons player there, but giving it away. Looking for Cater, who is probably our best player of the game so far. Dean holds that one up. The young centre-back goes out to try and meet the ball. It's gone all the way to the back post. Reed. Yeah, it was at him. Good save. Oh, Harrison has just completely jinked round Jovanovic. Ball in. It's got to be a goal. Yeah, I gave him so much time on the penalty area. 3-1 MK Dons. This could be game over. Oh, they're in again. Harrison shoots past the post. That's half-time. The only bright spot of this half is the fact that youngster Coleman up front has scored. That's it. And it's a double substitution at half-time for Scott Lloyd. He's not happy. Rivero is back on, and Amin, who was absolutely useless in that game, is coming off to replace on the left. Clarkie's overrun that one. But yeah, Garcia's coming on. He's wearing the number 9. I'm not too sure how long he'll hold on to that, but he is currently wearing the number 9. And he's getting his first game of the season. And, well, for the club, as Gillingham have a free kick, which he could definitely fire straight into the top corner. He doesn't. He lays it off. Jovanovic with a good block, but it's going to fall straight to Williams. We get a touch on it, and Reed can dive on it and pick it up. Oh, Clark has been absolutely annihilated there. A yellow card. It's picked up by Phoenix Schultz, which is an amazing name. But, yeah, not a good challenge at all. We're going to try and play this one into... Well, I was going for Papadopoulos' feet, but I got that completely wrong. So what a waste. Well done, Garcia, for winning it back. Papadopoulos, ball in. Coleman shoots. It's a good block. Hervey with a cutback into Dean. Dean, lovely little ball roll. Reed with good save. And then he claims the second one as well. He's probably just about hanging on to our first choice goalkeeper tag, so we don't have to call up McNeil from the youth team. Novak now going to try and do this pretty much all on his own, I think. Novak, he's delayed. He's fed Coleman, but Tucker with a good tackle. And here come MK Dons, and Dean's put a lovely little touch into space. He's got a man in the middle. Oh, the marking was awful, but Reed with a great save. I mean, if we nick one, we may have a chance, but Novak holds us up. There goes Garcia. Garcia cuts inside, waiting for a run. Coleman's given him one, but it's all too congested in the middle of the park, and we've got to bring out the centre-back. And you can see MK Dons going to try and pick us off on the counter-attack. And it goes to Schultz. Schultz gets round Clark, Dean with a shot past the post. So changes for Gillingham then. Pinto, Martinez and Oman on. Cater, Papadopoulos and Ellis Coleman is replaced. He got the goal on his first league start, but he's not going to get 90 minutes as Dragutan Oman, second top goal scorer last season, is going to come on to see if he can rescue the situation for Gillingham. And Rivero in on it. Novak, lovely bit of skill to get round one. Novak holds this up, pokes it in to the path of Pinto. Pinto holds it up and gives it to Martinez. He does well, but I can't find his Brazilian teammate. It falls down. Too intricate. Novak trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Has picked out Oman. He is not left-footed, and that is awful. Clark holds it up, gives it into Garcia. Garcia waiting for options. He's only got one man in there. He's gone to the back post towards Martinez, who does keep it in. The big Argentine, just trying to trick his way around. Puts in a cross, looking for Oman with a header. It's a lovely cross and a lovely header. It's 3-2 with 84 minutes gone. What a cross from Martinez. He dug it out, didn't he? It was a crossover hit from Garcia, from one Argentinian to the other, and then Martinez did well on the wing, dug it out, and it's Oman with a fantastic header. It's really, really good from Dragutan Oman. Showing why he should be the starting striker for the team. Lovely stuff. Gillingham are coming again as Clarkey's bombing on from left back now. He fancies this, Clarkey. Tries to put one in. Garcia, chest control. It falls to Novak. Novak just stands his man up and creates a bit of space. He did all right. He's lost the momentum. Stay with it. Oh, Rivero's just been tackled. I wasn't too sure what to do with him. And to be fair, that was a fantastic tackle on Zan Novak to end that move. The MK Dons might be looking to wrap this one up. Gilby. He's put it into Dean with space. Reed, decent save. That is going to be the game, though. There's 15 seconds to go, so I don't think we're going to get a chance to counter from this corner as it comes in. Martinez is beaten in the air. Goal kick. I think we'll have enough time. Oh, no, it's another corner. So I think we're going to have enough time to take it. And then that will be that. Full time. It's back-to-back 3-2 losses, which is gutting. Absolutely gutting. Don't have another season like this. It can't be. It's got to be better than last season. Martinez came on and got man of the match. Oman 7.2. Disappointing performances for Rivero, Pinto, Murphy at the back, Reed again, Cater and Amin. Yeah, Amin was absolutely shocking. It felt awful, Amin. So after the first two games of the season, we are rock bottom of League Two. And that's how we're going to end this episode today. Yeah, disappointing. The next episode will be taking on Stockport in the Carabao Cup, and then I think we've got Newport County in the league, so hopefully we can start turning things around. But I think lots of rotation for the Carabao Cup and probably the FA Cup as well. In terms of objectives this year, yeah, so youth development is high. Obviously, we've got lots of people that will cover that. That's easy. Domestic success, fight for promotion. So that's probably going to be the hardest point to do as well. FA Cup reached the round of 16, which is just ridiculous. And then within 2 seasons, get promoted. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Financial is sign a crucial player and make a profit of 2.5 million. So, yeah, we've made a profit of 496k with some outgoings in the off-season. But we haven't signed a crucial player yet. We may do that just to tick it off and buy us some time. But yeah, we'll have to see how we go. Next episode, Stockport in the Carabao Cup. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.